Okay, so I have made the goofiest coding language ever, all in Roblox using Lua. So I call this 5 power, and you guys are going to figure out why in just a second. So, 5 power is an esoteric coding language, which basically means that it's designed to be as unreadable and unmakeable as possible. As you see right here, in any other coding language, would you'd probably see a simple print hello world. This code also prints hello world, except it looks like this. So if I run the code here, it definitely does print hello world, except it looks like this. And the programmer has to code this much in order to do so little. So I'm going to give you guys a short little guide on how you should actually use this coding language if you even want to, if you even dare. But before I do that, there are quite a few other esoteric coding languages out of there that are outside of Roblox, like let me think, Whitespace, or there's just one coding language that has something to do with not having any reasonable abbreviations, but I forget. You can search them up on your own time. After you finish watching this video, though. So to start off, what you can do is type in the squiggly line in the text box, I guess you could say, and run. And this will basically show you all of the information you need. So for example, this vertical line key defines a variable. And some important information, variables can only be made up of one character at a time. So in this example here, v is the variable name. And how you do this is you need the variable name, so v, a vertical line, and after that vertical line, you can set v to be anything. And to close off the statement, you need a backslash and another vertical line. And then you can keep going. And by the way, Power 5 can be written all on one line if you'd like to. Or you can use new lines if you want. It doesn't really matter. And wait, let me get back to this. So when you define a variable, and let's say you want a string, I think most people would immediately go to using quotes and doing this, except you can't really do that with this language. It's kind of complicated. So this is where Power 5 comes back into the topic. So you can read down here, but according to what I wrote, if you type in the explanation point and run, you'll get this. And it's a little complicated, I'll just say it that way. So you'll see every single letter, uppercase letter, number, and character that's usable right here. And you'll see that their indexing is all numbered. So A is 1, 2 is B, 33 is capital G, 69 is percent, 88 is the comma, just to give you an idea. So let's go back to defining our variable. So v vertical line, and you'd think, oh, I get it now. So I just need to type in the letter, the number 1, and then close that statement off of the backslash and vertical line, and I'll get an A. But no, you don't. You need to take any index of what character you want to use and raise it to the 5th. So if I get my calculator real quick, I mean, of course, 1 to the power of 5 is 1. So in this case, it would actually work. So if I were to, you know what, I'm not going to show you an example, but you have to mark my words here. This statement here, defining v as this number 1, will return a, because 1 to the power of 5 is, 1. To make it more interesting, let's go to the letter j, which is indexed as 10. So 10 to the power of 5. Oh, shoot, I can't do that. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to, here, wait. 10. No. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. And that is 100,000. So I'll put in 100,000 here. And now this variable is equal to the letter j. Now, how exactly would I print a variable? Because all I'm doing here is defining it. So what I do is v and then a question mark. So the interpreter here goes through each character individually to process the code. And when it reaches this question mark, it's going to go back a character and see what you're trying to print. So, sorry, the question mark is the print command itself, but the v behind it is the variable that it's printing. So if I run this, it's going to print the letter J, since 100,000 is the correct, code for J. I already explained that. And that's kind of how it works here. But there's a little bit more to this. So what if you wanted to have a variable contain multiple characters? Well, you can use this backslash and separate them. So let's load up our explanation point again. And let's say we want to add in the letter A, just for simplicity. We don't have to run it through the calculator. So 100,000 backslash 1 for the A index, and then another backslash. You can use backslashes to separate as many characters you want for the variable, but you always need a backslash before the ending vertical line. So this here should print ja. Let me quickly put in the print statement again. And yes, it does print ja. Now, not only can you do letters, you can do numbers. So, in fact, I'm going to define 2 different numbers for this. So, let me quickly get my reference open again. Get my calculator out, up and ready. So, let's look around. If I can even find it. Alright, so the number 1 is 54. So, if I take 54 times 54... I'm sorry if there is a feature on this lets me use exponentation, or however the hell you're supposed to say it. But, oh wait, it might actually, here, wait, give me a second. Programmer. Will it give it to me now? Okay, that gave me an XOR. Okay, I don't want logic, do I? Graphing calculator, holy. Exponents now? Hello? Come on? God damn it. Okay, I guess not. Let's go back here. Sorry, 54 times 54 times 54 times 54 times 54. Back where we were before. So this is 459,165,024. So let's define that as x. So x, focus back here, x, vertical line. This number, I do not want the commas. That is going to mess it up. And then our backslash and vertical line. Then we'll define y as, let's say, the number 4, and that's 57. 57 times 57 times 57 times 57 times 57. 601 million. Copy that, put it here, get rid of the commas, backslash, and the vertical line. And now, what we can do is we can add 2 variables together. But by default, I'll just do x question mark, y question mark, and that'll print our numbers, as you can see, 1 and 4. But what we can also do is define a new variable. So let's say z. And we don't need to do anything. We don't need to add in the vertical line. All we need to do is add 2 other letters, which will be x and y. So z, x, y. And then the operator of choice, so plus, minus, times, divide, or exponent. So in this case, let's use plus, since we're using the number 1 here. It might be a little bit boring. So zxy plus, and I'll get into this a little bit. So when the interpreter, which remember goes character by character, reaches the plus sign, it's going to check a character back. It's going to see the letter y. It's going to go 2 characters back after that, and it's going to see the letter x. So then it's going to know it's adding x and y together. It's adding both of these variables together. Then it checks 3 characters back, which is z. So then the software is, program is going to create a new variable z and set it as x plus y. So I'll show you guys that here. I'll print x, I'll print y, and also print z. 1 is x, 4 is y, and z is 5. So as you see, it worked properly. If I put in a times, well, of course it's going to stay as 4. If I add an x, okay, exponents are going to do the same thing. Let's do division, and it should give us a fraction. Oh, it might actually not work. Yeah, that might be a flaw in the system. I need to fix that. I can try subtraction. Apparently 1 minus 4 is 3 now. This does not support negatives yet, does it? Um, One more thing, yeah. So if, let's say I want to define z as x and y combined, um, we'll put in the vertical line, and all we'll do is x and then a backslash y backslash and vertical line, and if I print z, as you see, it will return 14. So, yeah, that is basically what I have so far for this esoteric coding language. Oh my god, it's been 10 minutes. Time flies. Well, I hope you comprehend this language. There are definitely many more complicated ones out there. I mean, I coded this one in like an hour on Roblox Studio. Um, if you want to check this out, it's going to be the link in the description. I wish you luck on trying to make your program. Again, you can use the squiggly line for help and the explanation point to get the indexing for all of this. And don't forget to raise all of these to the 5th. I could have easily, in the code, made it so instead of showing the indexing, it showed the indexing raised to the 5th, but that would have made the language too easy, and I can't do that. Yeah, anyway, that's all. Bye.